All right, so we're at Asheville Vehicle Outfitters to get a new Alu-Cab camper for the ZR2. But while they're working on the truck, we're gonna get a tour from founder, owner, and operator, Eric. So let's check out the shop. All right, so we're here in AVO with Eric, and he's gonna tell us a little bit about the shop, like how they got started here in Asheville, what all they offer. So Eric, kind of tell us, how did you guys end up here with an Overland outfitting place?
Yeah, thanks, man. So we started in summer of 2019 out of a little two-bay gas station in North Asheville. And that place was a lot of fun. We stayed there for about a year, started to grow the business. We were there just as COVID had happened, so that was an interesting time. In the summer of 2020, we needed to scale up a little bit, so we found a new shop in Fletcher, North Carolina, which is just right outside Asheville. We had 3 or 4 ground bays there. Ran out of kind of warehouse space there, and we just scaled up again in April of this year, 2022, and now in our current location. So a lot more warehouse space, more room for the technicians. So this is our shared warehouse and shop area. So right here around us, you see a lot of our Alu-Cab stuff. So these are the canopy campers, and they're basically the size of like a Mini Cooper and a cardboard crate. Yeah. And so this was part of the reason why we've had to move and expand, was to make room for a lot of the bigger campers. Canopy campers, slide-in campers, like from Alu-Cab and from Overland Explorer vehicles, the Camp X's. Yeah. Over here you see, in-stock tents and drawer systems, awnings, all the accessories behind. We keep suspensions in stock. It's a big part of what we do that I think sets us apart, is that we stock a lot of what we sell, have it ready to go.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize how rare that is. A lot of places, you just go in, you place an order with them, but you guys have tractor and trailer fulls right here, right now. Right. Somebody could roll in, get something for their truck, and head out, right?
Yeah, guys, follow me. I'll kind of show you around. This is actually a fire truck from Hominy Valley Fire Department. We've actually worked on a lot of rescue trucks and that kind of stuff. This one is getting a deck drawer system and a cargo glide on the top. Of course, these trucks kind of get outfitted with all the emergency gear somewhere else. They're looking for ways to secure their gear, lock their gear, have it accessible and stuff as they, kind of get to where they're going. Over here, this is someone special's Colorado ZR2. Yeah. Getting a canopy. Now this is something you see here like all the time. A lot of canopy installs. We stock these, and one of the best and easiest things you can add to the vehicle, I think. Number one, it's a great setup for daily duties, right? And most of our customers are using these vehicles as a daily during the week, and then as their adventure rig on the weekends. And the Alu-Cab canopy is one of the best setups out there, because you can throw a tent on it or accessorize it with a bunch of gear, but it's a watertight, dust-tight kind of canopy that's meant for the type of stuff that we do. That just a few years ago, guys were running regular fiberglass canopies and mounting all that gear to the top and hoping they wouldn't fall apart. Right behind the Colorado, we have something that's really become very popular for us, which is the new Alu-Cab and the full-size canopy camper. This is a big deal for us, because for the full-size trucks for the longest time, we didn't have this option. We would have to sell you a slide-in camper for it. But a lot of our customers are looking for that flexibility that a canopy camper gives you. So you can see how cool this setup is, especially on a really neat truck, a Ram Rebel. Yeah. Cool vehicle. It's an eco diesel. And on the inside of this truck, I mean, there's a ton of upgrades. He's got a water tank, electrical, and all that.
And the space on these, like the canopy campers on, like the midsize, it's pretty cool. It's amazing what you get out of it. But the first time I got to get up in one of these, it's like a tiny house on wheels, and then it just closes up in seconds. I think like for the full-size crowd, these are total game changers.
We also do a lot of your standard four-wheel drive shop stuff, like suspensions, lockers, gears, like superchargers, the big brakes, and then also just the basic vehicle service too. Not everything that rolls in here is like brand new with 500 miles. We get a lot of older Land Cruisers or 4Runners. Stuff that's in that people can still build even with 250,000 miles, that we'll do timing belts on. Yeah. And diff services and stuff like that, or CVs, and that is very popular here. So we've got an 01 TJ up front that's getting a bunch of service work done and stuff too. So really anything four-wheel drive related, camping related, that kind of stuff, we can do it.
Something that's really cool with AVO is they lead some awesome rides, and not even just like on the local trails. You guys really go out on some pretty big trips, right? On like a monthly basis?
We used to do more monthly basis. It's gotten harder as the shop's gotten busier, but we work with Morrison's Outdoor Adventures and Mike Morrison, who's a certified four-wheel drive instructor, and it's been awesome because we have a lot of beginners that come here and build their trucks. And Mike will take us out to Windrock and Uwharrie and some of these different places and basically guide us and get you know, customers that have just built their trucks with us out on the trails, and people are instantly hooked. Instantly. I mean, you get so jacked up about your truck and how much more capable it is. You meet a lot of cool people when you do that. You're out camping, and it really starts to kind of build that culture up. And for us to, you know, test the vehicles and test new accessories and have some fun, you know, because that's what this is really all about.
So we're checking out this Alu-Cab setup here. Eric, do you all like do kind of like the water systems and pumps, some of the electrical with solar that a lot of people are integrating into these now?
Yeah, and we do. And in a lot of ways, we're building campers here in some ways. Obviously, these campers come assembled from Alu-Cab, but then customers add the Dickinson fireplace, or for example, inside that 13-gallon water tank, and then we'll make custom water pumps here and allow customers then to have a hose to be able to spray off mountain bikes or take showers in the shower cube, rinse off, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So a lot of electrical upgrades, dual battery systems, solar, a lot of upgrades like that to vehicles. Doesn't have to be necessarily Alu-Cab either. You know, it could be an upgrade to, you know, a 4Runner or something like yours with a canopy on the back. Customer wants a water tank in the back, and then we need to have water being able to be pumped out of there, or dual battery system or a battery box in the rear. So that's become a big part of what we do.
Yeah, I think, you know, people are either wanting to have more convenience with their electronics, or like you said, just like spraying off your mountain bike or rinsing off real quick. You know, it's summer here in the Southeast, like it may not be a full shower, but just getting cleaned up before bed really ups that comfort level for a lot of people that are out camping. So.
Yeah, and a good thing to remember is not all of our customers are necessarily like taking trips to Utah and taking these big trips. A lot of our customers are weekend warriors, and they just want to go camp out in Pisgah and mountain bike all weekend and have a cool base camp, you know? Yeah. So the build doesn't have to be extremely rugged or anything. It just has to be practical and work for customers and kind of off-grid setups. And that's really been a lot of fun. It's a great area kind of to do that in, because we have that right outside our door here, you know?
So hey, thanks again for letting us stop in and getting some work done. Always a pleasure to hang out with you, man.
Yeah, same.
So tell everybody where they can find you online, social media, all that good stuff.
Yeah, our website's just AshevilleVehicleOutfitters.com. At Asheville Vehicle Outfitters on Instagram and Facebook. You can always shoot us an email at sales@AshevilleVehicleOutfitters.com. We try to always pick up the phone here, so give us a shout if you want to, you know, talk to one of our sales managers. Come see us at our new location here in Mills River. And we got Sierra Nevada like a mile away, and Mills River Brewery, and Pisgah National Forest, and Brevard. I mean, this is a cool spot. So come check us out and check out these rigs. And I appreciate your time today, man.
Always good to see you.
Yeah, no worries, man.